Which also leads me to a question. I like how he said that.
You're scaring me.
As we speak right now, I know there's some guys out there who are trading right now.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a princess.
Mhm.
That's a
Everything should
problem.
come to me.
That
Yeah,
yeah, I think
Yeah,
hustling is kind of
Oh.
dead.
it's
It's
dead.
dead for the women, and I
Exactly.
think it's a
We
problem.
just want
It's
the
a
men
problem.
now who have the money.
Like a lot of guys there, like abusing stuff there, drinking, taking drugs, and you
Yeah.
know the drugs you're taking out there.
No one says everyone in their 20s have to be in a relationship. There's no rule that says that.
No.
Welcome back to Men with Purpose. Today's episode is about life in your 20s. So, what do you think, guys, about life in your 20s?
When you come at life at 20, like from childhood, I think life has been easy. But when you reach at 20, that's when people get stressed of finding purpose, finding their value, and all that. So I think life has been somewhat hard at 20s because most of the times people are looking for purpose. There are a lot of letdowns, betrayals, and all that. But according to me, life as 20, it has been a developing stage. Uh, like for men right now, even women, when you reach 20, that's the time you start acting like a woman. And when you reach 20, that's when you start acting like a man when it comes to men. So I think life has been good in 20 also. It's just a chance of growing in another different way of pain and all that. So what do you guys think
What do you
about
guys
life
think
as
about life in your 20s?
Yeah, when we talk about life in our 20s, ah, my brother here just said that that's when like we're looking at womanhood and manhood,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's so crazy, it's so deep to me
Yeah,
because like you're
yeah,
calling me a woman now.
yeah.
I'm still young,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and especially considering the fact that there are a couple of my traits that I haven't really changed yet,
Yeah, yeah.
and looking at the fact that now people are talking about having to be mature,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
having
yeah.
to change your perspective on things. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's
It's
that
somehow
serious
stressing, yeah.
now. It's
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
I see what you mean because one day I just woke up and suddenly I'm turning 20. I was just
Yeah.
18 a
Yeah,
few,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
few days ago. Now I have to start finding purpose, like you said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now I
yeah.
have to think seriously about my life. It's not
Oh,
about
Yeah.
just school
yeah, yeah, yeah,
anymore.
yeah, yeah.
Life was simple when you just go to school.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah, it's crazy. I guess it all comes all at once. It's just too much. You have to
mm-hmm.
decide what you're going to do for the rest of your life. And they say
Uh-huh.
the friendships you make in your 20s are
Mm.
usually the friendships that you keep for
For
the
the
rest of
rest
your
of your
life.
life. Yeah, yeah.
So as much as we say this is the time where you live your life and away from parents, usually you're
Mm-hmm.
in varsity and be happy, but it's kind of serious. It kind of
Yeah.
Also,
is.
that pressure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of is.
Serious.
I'm not sure if I should comment now
Yeah.
or later, but like you see the whole thing of saying that the friendships that you build now are the ones that you're gonna have to forever. I've I've got here and I've made friends
Yeah.
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
that I know what I'm doing, thinking that you know what this thing is easy.
Mm.
It's really not. I've lost a lot already, and I'm scared. I'm not going to lie. I'm really scared,
No.
especially here in college. If you do not know where you're from, if you don't know yourself, you truly, truly lose yourself. That
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
not a
yeah.
lie. I'm currently in my second year right now, and all I can say is that the taste of freedom,
Mm.
it's really dangerous. It's
Okay.
really, really
Yeah.
dangerous.
It can make or break you.
It
It
is.
can literally
Yeah,
make
I
or
have
break you.
seen it. Tasting
Yeah,
freedom for the first time. I mean, I'm from a strict home, so
yeah, yeah.
coming to college and there's no one telling you what to do. No one is
No.
Yeah.
saying wake up and go to class.
Yeah,
Just do
yeah,
You
whatever
can
you
yeah.
just
Yeah,
want.
do
yeah,
whatever you
Yeah.
want.
And then
No
if
one is
there's
telling
something
you
which
don't do this.
I like quote from what she was saying. She says something about like the friends you have in a. There's something she mentioned about like losing, and I
yeah.
think we should like talk about that. The types of friends we have since we're like in our 20s, you know, like the stuff people our ages are doing, like
Yeah, a lot.
just like we've been saying the past podcast, just like it's the time for like experimenting
Experimenting.
different
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're away from your parents, you
Yeah.
say like I've never tried weed. Let me try like
Weed.
seeing like how does it taste to like
Yeah,
smoke weed or something like that, or let's
yeah,
say even
yeah, yeah.
alcohol. Let me drink whiskey, beer. I just want to like have a taste of it's like the experimentation
Of life.
stage.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think she should like explain or just at least just give us a background of like
Background, yeah.
the friendship, because if you call someone a friend, that's someone who's like close to you. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we are friends.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you stab me in the back, it's gonna like
It's,
be painful, man.
yeah,
So
it's
I
very
think she has to
painful.
like give us an explanation of like what's the experience so far she's like had with friendships.
Yeah,
But according to the way I understood it, it's like maybe she was betrayed or something. So I think she has to like make it clear so that people can know that
yeah, yeah.
it's okay to trust people, but like putting everything in people, yeah, maybe it might actually go wrong. They might like stab you in the back, betray you. So I think she should like tell us more about that.
Actually, all of them will tell
Yeah.
us. All of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys have to tell us. Yeah.
yeah.
You know, this is really deep actually.
Mm.
And these two know about this, but we weren't so close then. You know, when you get here, especially in a foreign country like us,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, you search for your people,
Yeah.
especially like, okay, in particular this university.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
said that they've never had international students before.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
had the fear that, okay, what if like I'm the only Swazi? I'm a Swazi, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
And my mom was like, you know what, it's okay, it's fine, it's fine. And I'm like, I shouldn't even be listening to this woman because you're not going where
No,
I'm
yeah, I'm going to
going.
be alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So, okay. And then I got here. When I got here, I realized that actually there are a lot of Swazis, and it was actually
Mm.
a bit threatening in a way. But then I did seek my comfort. So,
Yeah, yeah.
seeking comfort also makes you blind, it makes you oblivious to things.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
then
yeah.
you end up seeking the wrong things in people because you want a space. So now this will lead you into things that you'd have never ever seen yourself doing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
For
yeah.
example, she says she's from a strict home, right? So now I wanna experience life at
Life,
night.
yeah. No control.
Like
You can do anything
yo,
you want.
Yeah, you can do anything you want.
you do whatever and you don't even realize that you're crushing your own future. Even if
Yeah.
it's not the future, like right now, we don't think about the consequences that will come up later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And we think that, you know, friends are people that we're able to do friend things with.
yeah, yeah.
But then friendships are actually more than that. We're supposed to be focusing on building each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I able to trust this person that I'm out drinking with, trying these new things with?
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I
yeah.
have a life crisis in front of me,
Will
will you
they
be
help
able
you?
to
Yeah.
help me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even if you can't, can I at least see empathy or something, some care,
you.
you know?
yeah,
And when you don't ask yourself these questions, thinking that these people that you do these activities with are your friends,
I think it's also important for us to realize that there are different kind of friendships. Not all friends are the same type of friend. Are the same like it's not all in one group.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There are certain friends for certain things. As much as we like to group all friends as a person can't give you everything you need in a friendship. Another
Oh.
friend may give you something different from what you need. Another friend may be the listener kind of friend. They will listen to you, speak about your problems.
Yeah, yeah.
And another friend may be the one who's good at giving advice.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's not try and put all of ourselves into just one person
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
actually realize that friendships are different. You have to navigate according to the way they are
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
reality because it's not all straightforward. Not one person can do everything.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I know what you mean because even in a friend group, you know, if
Yeah, exactly.
things are tough now, you need to talk to someone. and you
yeah,
need a mature conversation, you know you have to go to this
Mhm.
particular friend and you know they'll give you the advice that you need. And when you
Okay.
need to party, be out there, be happy,
Yeah,
do
yeah.
whatever you want, you know
Mm.
which friends to go to, you know that these people they're chill, anything goes with them. So yeah, but the friendships are different. And in your 20s, it's hard because we want these fun friends to also be the
Yeah.
comforting friends. We also want them to
Oh.
give us advice, and
That
you
is
Mhm.
where
can
the
see that
danger
this
is.
person
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
cannot give you the advice that you want because they're not living the life that you want to live.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Something which I think I need to mention here. There's something she said about like the types of friends people have,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think like for me, I can say there's something which I found interesting
Mm.
because she's saying they're friends who like you know that if you want to like have fun, you can go to this person. If you want like
Yeah,
something
yeah.
which is serious, you go to
You
this
go to this
person.
guy.
So uh, I'm actually trying to
Uh,
I don't know how I'm going to like explain this.
yeah,
So okay, you're saying there are different types of friends, right?
yeah.
Like people who you go to when stuff is not like going
Going
well,
well
and
and
when
all
you want
that.
to like have fun.
Mm.
So might it be like those friends where you're saying like they're just for fun? They can like offer the
Mhm.
let's say you're now in trouble. Let's say maybe
Mhm.
you need like I don't know assistance. Let's say maybe financially
Yeah,
emergency,
yeah,
or
yeah.
let's say maybe even emotionally, right?
Mhm.
So you're saying those. At least I'm not saying that's like how it is, but I'm saying what you're trying
Mhm.
to say. Is it like those kinds of friends who might like only be into the fun stuff? They can't
Mhm.
like support you, let's say, when you're like feeling low, when
Mhm.
you're not feeling okay, according to like the experience you've had so far.
Yeah, in my experience, there are
Yeah.
just some people who cannot take things seriously.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes you don't want to joke, and things, if things are tough, you're
Yeah.
not in the mood of joking, and you know this person, they will joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not, it's how they cope with things, but it's not what you
One.
want right
Yeah.
now. You're not in
Mhm.
the mood for joking. So that's where the different friendships come from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
say I now
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
point she was saying because I was trying to
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
understand
the
what she was
point.
saying. But yeah, I know to
Yeah.
get the point.
But then at the same time, I have a question. Like, are those really your friends though?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
those your
Yeah.
friends?
Yeah.
Because your friends are supposed to be your next family,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I'm supposed to have comfort and all that, and you're giving me
Yeah.
nothing.
That is what I was about to say.
yeah.
Sorry, that is what I was about to say. That if a person is just a person that you can go out with, that's it. They're not your friend.
That's an
Yeah,
acquaintance.
yeah.
That's an acquaintance that you happen to do stuff with.
Yeah, yeah,
They are
yeah.
not your friends.
Just
What
yeah.
I mean by different friendships, according to me, it's not that just because this person is a good listener
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all that, that is all, that is using a person. If that is all they're going to get from you is listening to your problems, that
Oh.
is, you are just using that person. You're using that person as your therapist, and that's not a
Yeah.
friendship. That's
Yeah.
not a friendship. That's a whole different arrangement. You should
Mhm.
also be able to have fun with your friends.
Mhm.
What I mean by different is just that you get different things from different people, but that does not mean that those things are the only things that you
Yeah.
should be getting from those people. If I am a person who's, I don't know, who understands situations better and be able to help you,
Mhm.
I will be that person for you and for her also.
Mhm.
But that's not all we are going to
Yeah.
do, just
Yeah, yeah,
talking
yeah.
about problems.
Problems.
We are still friends. We should also be having fun.
Yeah, yeah.
But basically, it shouldn't be just one thing we're doing.
Mhm.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
if we're not sharing a life together, is that even friendship?
No.
It's
And
just an
that's
arrangement.
Like the main thing about friendship. One time I sat down and thought about it. I think like friendship is transactional. If you're not giving any value,
Yeah.
I don't think we are friends.
Yeah.
We're something we're transacting with each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Now
it
let's say me
is.
and Najo, we are doing business with him. We are doing the podcast and all that.
Yeah.
It's a transactional. If there's nothing that we are sharing, we're not friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's the main thing of friendship.
And then
Two-way street.
there's something
Yeah.
there's something which she said which I liked.
Mm.
She said something about like I don't know if it's her or who said something about like when it's just you who's now like just expecting something from someone
Yeah.
without like giving something in
But
return. That's not
yeah.
like using someone.
Now that's
Because
not a transaction.
yeah, no, but the thing is,
Now it's a one-way street.
it's
That's
not
a
like
one-way.
one way,
Go
just like
hand
what
in
she's saying.
hand.
Yeah.
Because she said it's now you who's just like expecting, like when you have your problems, you think this person just is to like listen to everything you're saying. What about the other person? Are you also like doing the
Listening.
same for them?
Yeah.
Because sometimes what I think is like, I'm not saying like most of the people that's what they do.
Yeah.
Because some people they say like, hey, my friends are like wrong, my friends are like betraying me. Because the
Mhm.
thing is, we always like want to see things outside.
Yeah.
What if you
yeah.
also like start to see things in their side? Like
Mhm.
put yourself in their shoes, because we often like see the other person as like the
Yeah.
villain, but we don't often to like want to admit that maybe we might be wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something which we like, because just like as human beings, especially as men, I don't know about like they say
Women.
what they do. Because as men we have pride. That's the honest
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
We have like a lot of pride. Like you say,
Ego.
I will never go to this person again. That's it. I won't need this person ever again. So the thing is, I think that's just like the way we can fix this friendship stuff. Like you don't have to like be selfish. Like it's only you. You have problems. They have to do something for you, and you feel like it. Also, like consider their side. Like how do they see things?
No, like the main thing,
Yeah.
when you reach 20s,
Yeah,
like that in the era now, you don't come
Yeah.
close to your parents most times.
yeah.
You're always close to your friends.
Exactly.
When there's a problem, you're going to tell your friend, yo,
Talk to your friends.
I have this
Yeah.
thing, I have this thing.
Yeah.
But it's somewhat different from the man. Because, man, it's
Yeah.
very hard for a man to discuss his problem with another man.
Uh,
There's something
yeah.
we're born in, like pride and all that. I
Yeah.
can't come and tell you that, hey, man, I'm having a problem, what,
Yeah.
some mental issue, no. I'll see myself like down and
Yeah.
all that. But for ladies, I think they can do that.
Yeah.
yeah, most
Ladies,
times
we share.
ladies share everything. But men, no.
Yeah, it also comes back to like the thing we said on the first episode of this podcast. Like, yeah, for me, it's actually like really hard to let's say express the way you feel, like,
It's
because
really
you don't want to
hard.
be seen as weak.
Yeah.
So you just like compress it inside. You just like keep it to yourself,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
but let's say maybe you have someone who you like actually trust. Let's say maybe
Mhm.
one or two people you trust. You
Like
can
your close
just
friends.
like go to the person and say,
Yeah.
bro, you know what? I'm going through A, B, and C.
Mhm.
Then you just like talk it out.
Even when you come
Yeah.
back, like when you come back to school, they're always
Yeah.
in schools. We have counselors and all that.
Yeah.
You see that most people go there.
No, it's women.
Yeah, the women.
It's actually women.
Yeah, like the men,
yeah,
they don't
yeah.
most times go there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's part of a bigger problem actually.
Yeah.
The guys and the pride thing. I think that's part of a whole other issue. That's
Toxic
another
masculinity.
that's another field. It's a bigger problem.
Yeah, we're really born like that.
I think regardless of the
Mm.
of what gender you are,
Yeah.
you should have every person should have someone
Yeah.
they can talk to.
Yeah.
At least one person
Person,
that
yeah.
they are comfortable enough, whether you're a guy or what. You have at least one person you're comfortable enough to talk to and be
Yeah.
real and speak your truth.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it causes a bigger problem in society for guys not to have an outlet of it.
Yeah.
Because whether you like it or not,
Mhm.
things are going to come out.
Yeah,
There is
yeah.
going to be an outlet. It all depends on how
Mhm.
which one you choose. If you don't choose it for yourself,
Something like
life will choose it for you. It
Yeah.
will come out in other different ways. If
Mhm.
you're frustrated and you don't speak to someone,
that. Yeah.
you show your frustration in a different way.
Next thing you know, you've got anger issues.
Exactly.
You're
Now-
beating people.
Yeah.
No, eh?
Problem in society.
Like most of us, when we reach maybe 25, that's when we become mature, all that, beards and all that. Now you have children, wives and all that. That's when you can discuss the problem with other men. But at this era of 20, 21, 23, the egos there. Yo, man, she says it starts now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
The
think.
problem manifests now. You
Uh,
build it now. You
uh,
build the frustration now. By
Oh.
the time you're 25, now you're beating
Yeah.
your wife.
And also
Oh.
because you don't
Mm,
things happen out of habit. You have to
mm.
start the habit now so
Ah.
that you don't before the problems come, the bigger problems come.
Come.
You have to be able to
Solve
solve the
the
small
small
ones
ones.
first
Okay.
before the bigger ones come.
Which also leads me to a question.
Uh,
I like how he said that
It's scary me.
I like how he
Yeah,
said that
yeah.
maturity will start at the age of 25 when you have your beard,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
married, you have kids.
Mhm.
Now
Really?
we say
I
that.
feel like that's even
I
worse.
said it.
Isn't that what he
Nah,
said
I
it?
said it.
that's
No,
that's not
Isn't
true,
that
man.
worse
That's actually not even
though?
true.
what I was trying to mean
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that when you reach 25, that's when you start, maybe, let me say it bad, but anyway, cutting out some friends. That's when you start cutting out friends. That's when the big problems come.
yeah,
That's when you start talking to real men.
Yes, but then these things continue to manifest because you're manifesting trauma.
Uh,
So now when you keep these things inside, it
mm,
becomes a coping mechanism and you will
yeah.
keep doing it
mm,
until the day you die, which is how
uh.
usually now in most marriages, I'm not married. I'm sorry for speaking, but it's
Yeah.
No, no
what
problem.
I've
Sure.
heard.
Hmm.
That now in marriages, your partner may not even be the problem. It's because of your own traumas that you have.
Mm,
So now maybe you'll be facing a problem at
mm,
work or maybe even in
mm.
the house,
Yeah,
and now you're quiet. Now you start moving differently.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now your
yeah.
partner's asking, "Oh, where am I wrong? What's going on?" And
Mm-hmm.
then your marriage fails. Um, we mentioned family earlier. Your
Mm,
family doesn't know you the same anymore, right?
yeah,
So now with this whole other life that you have,
yeah.
you building these things. Now you're also coming back to them. They haven't seen you in
Mm,
a while or whatever. You're a
yeah, yeah.
totally different person. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you're just ruining your life
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, it's really good that
yeah,
sometimes we bring ladies in the podcast
yeah.
and tell us how they think about
Sure, man.
different stuff. It's really good.
Yeah. So,
You should start
guys,
bringing.
moving on from like the friendship side of like friends.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
since we're talking about life in your 20s,
yeah,
there's something which I want to like talk about here. I don't know about like the female side, like how do
yeah.
you guys cope with this? But it's for like the male side, there's like this I can say pressure of like wanting to like get financial
Freedom.
independence.
Yeah,
As we speak right now, I can safely tell you like 90% of the guys right now as we speak,
yeah, yeah,
they have the stress right now. They're thinking like, where am I gonna get that money? I need
yeah,
to
yeah,
have
yeah,
made that money before I'm like this age.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
this is actually true. Like we have friends here,
It's happening
or
right
even
now.
people who we just like
People are
talk
trading
to.
right
And
now.
if we were to like look at
Yeah.
one of the problems, like
Mm.
guys in their 20s, like what's the problem they have? Because like there's nothing good about drinking beer.
Yeah, yeah,
And the first thing is I don't drink.
yeah,
Because I'm not gonna say I.
yeah.
But the thing is, it doesn't taste nice. That's the thing.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
smoking, there's nothing good with like inhaling smoke
Smoke and all
into your
that.
lungs. But if you look at like one of the reasons why these young men are like doing this is of like the stress.
Yeah, yeah, the stress.
They have like the stress, the pressure is not like too much for them because maybe they're like trying to do something, it's not working the way they want it to work,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
like their coping mechanism to just like maybe if I like drink a glass of beer, a glass of whiskey, if I like smoke, maybe I can like forget the problems for like just a while.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think we should talk about like the pressure of being financial independent because as we speak right
Mm.
now, I know there's some guys out there who are trading right now as we
Yeah,
speak.
right now,
They're
right
trading,
now,
they're,
betting right
they're
now.
pressing buy.
As we speak right now.
Exactly, they're pressing buy, they're
Yeah.
pressing selling
Sell.
right now. So I think we have to talk about
Okay.
like the pressure which the young people in their 20s they feel, especially when it comes to like
Yeah,
wanting to be financial independent.
the most thing right now
Yeah.
is where we get all the stuff
Yeah.
from social media.
I was about
You
to say
understand?
that.
You understand? Like 20 years,
Yeah.
everyone has a phone. You check there in your phone. Let me say the ladies. You check there in your phone. Find the ladies driving a car. Ladies there with something, having money, doing this. So I like the ladies. The main thing we do this podcast is that also we hear from the ladies. So ladies can also talk.
I have a question. Sorry, I have a question. I guess my question is I don't know how to exactly put it, but do you think that as young people right now,
Yeah, yeah.
are we pressured enough to make money, or like is the pressure like are we really pressured, or we are more on the relaxed side? Guys, okay, for guys specifically.
For men, eh?
Yes, for guys, especially in the school, as you're talking about
Yeah,
trading.
yeah,
Everyone,
Everyone.
everyone is trading in the school.
yeah.
Literally, everyone is trading.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
I guess girls, are we pressured enough to to make money, or are we pressuring ourselves like too much? Is it not enough, or are we doing too much
Mm.
pressure? Because at the same time we have to remember that we have to as guys, they
Man.
usually use like trading.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing that
Okay.
makes us money?
My sister. I
No.
think this is obvious. The first thing that comes to my mind is, I'm just a girl. I'm just a princess.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Everything should
problem.
come to me.
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
hustling is kind of
Oh.
dead.
it's
It's
dead.
dead for the women. And I
Exactly.
think it's a
We
problem.
just want
It's
the
a
men
problem.
now who have the money, and I feel like that's why the men now
Are
are also
hustling too
pressured
much. They are
to get their
pressured, yeah.
finances straight.
So, guys, there's something which you guys said. If I am to quote,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what she said. She said like this hustling, trying to make money thing is mainly quote for men.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it what you guys are saying? Like,
No, 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 no,
uh,
no.
No,
so
no.
may you
Not-
please make that clear? What are you guys saying
Let
about
me
that?
make it clear for
Yeah.
you. She's not saying it's for men. It's not saying it should be men. She's just saying, as girls, we are just relaxed. We
Relax,
feel
yeah.
like we're looking for those guys that have the money.
And then you know, there's a question she asked.
So that
She
we
said
don't
like,
have
"What are
to
you
hustle
guys
because
doing?"
we're not doing
No, no,
anything.
you're
The
not answering
guys
the
are
question.
fighting.
She said, "What are you guys doing?"
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guys are fighting. They're trading. They're doing this
Yeah.
and this.
Yeah.
They're betting. Us girls were like
Yeah.
I'm in college. I'm in my 20s. What
Yeah.
can I do? Like, what am I supposed to do? It's lax for now. We're just relaxed,
No
and it's
wonder.
not a good thing.
I'm just a girl.
Yeah, I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl.
That's the
I'm just a
vibe we
girl.
have. Like in the school, there are very few girls. Like I count them with one hand who
Yeah.
are hustling.
Mm.
Those who
I
are braiding
think there
hair.
is. Okay,
Otherwise,
not to
we're
answer
relaxed.
my own question, but there are those that are hustling to
Yeah,
make
they are.
money in the right ways, obviously, but I don't think it's enough. Or maybe I'm now comparing to guys. Obviously, there are, and mostly for girls, it's usually like in the school. It's usually like handiwork. They're selling something. They're doing
Oh.
something. For example, we have Jacqueline in the other campus. She
Oh, yeah.
sews. She
Make it the dresses.
she makes dresses. She makes hats and stuff. Those are the kind of things that girls mostly do to hustle and
Okay.
make money here.
Mm.
And for guys, it's mostly
Trading,
it's mostly trading.
e-commerce.
I think I think we should also tap into things that are not limiting, because these things like making dresses, we can't all make dresses.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
can't because the market is not that big here.
Okay.
So I think while limiting ourselves, we should also use other resources such as the internet platform, yes, trading and other things.
Okay, but then now the issue starts when we have to sit down with ourselves and actually face reality. For example, myself,
Yeah.
I, as Unati Zulu, what can I do that someone is not doing already? I'm not going
Yeah.
to start trading. Honestly, I don't have the liver for that. I don't want to lose what I already don't have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the people who are braiding, right, who are doing these things, not everyone can do that. Now there's already competition in that industry, right? And also, we also have to bear in mind that the people who have the mentality that, girls who have the mentality that I can't do these,
Yeah.
physical labor things. What are people going to say? I'm braiding hair, really? I'm coming from this high school. I'm coming from this family. How can I do this? Now I'm just a girl who's braiding hair.
That's where the problem starts.
And exactly.
But then that's why I'm bringing in that is why I'm saying we are not hungry enough. Clearly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because if you can't do something, then you'll find something else to do. Find things that everyone can do. You see, yeah, I guess I'm going to use the trading as an example for a lot.
Yeah.
You see trading, it doesn't matter how many people do it. they can all do it.
There was a
And
space.
if gender
Yeah.
Yes,
doesn't discriminate.
yes, there's no
Yeah.
gender discrimination there, and you can
Mhm.
always learn. We just have to be willing to learn to do things and
Mhm.
learn new skills.
How-
These some other things are not limited to like a certain number of people,
People.
unless they are physical things. But on the
Okay.
net, you can millions of people are doing
Yo.
the same thing.
Going back to what you said, we
Mm.
don't have enough pressure. The boys have
Okay.
too much pressure, and there's not enough pressure. We don't pressure ourselves enough.
Thank
For
you.
me, especially, I'm
Thank you
not
for mentioning
pressuring
that.
myself.
Yeah. Man out there.
Thank you for
See.
mentioning that. Because going back to the point I like said earlier, Thomas, like what's one of the reasons why like a lot of guys they are like abusing stuff, drinking, taking drugs, and you know the drugs you're taking out there. So like that's one of the reasons which I said like the
Yeah.
pressure of like wanting to like be financially stable, get the money. It's like do you like get what she was saying?
Yeah.
She was saying like, oh man, in their 20s they just like relax,
Relax.
like
yeah.
no pressure
No
because
pressure.
someone is already doing the thing which they're trying to do.
Mhm.
But after let's say when they're now growing up,
yeah.
they don't want like someone who's just like what she said. Let's say
Mhm.
she wants to get married. She doesn't want someone who's like trying to get the money.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
says she
yeah.
wants someone who already has the money.
Money.
So you see, I think that's like one of the reasons why the boys right now, man, they have like so much pressure mentally to like just make it, bro. Like get the money, get the job,
Yeah.
like whatever. Let's say trade, hustle or job they're doing.
No,
They
the
just
main
want
thing,
like to
the main
work.
thing is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
what I've learned about ladies. I've read books about ladies and all that. Yeah.
I don't think you have to read books. We have ladies here. You
No,
can, you can ask them
yeah.
whatever you wanna know.
I've read books about ladies and all that.
Yeah.
When it comes to the point of ladies, ladies just attract. They don't like. Maybe some of them work, but most times ladies attract. Like
Yeah.
let's say a man right now, maybe you're doing you're already doing gym, right? You're doing gym.
Yeah.
You got your mullah. You see ladies will come alone, but when it comes like to ladies, they don't need to struggle. Just need to put makeup.
Yeah, sure, man.
Apply some paint in the mouth.
Exactly.
Then
Yeah.
it's called
Exactly.
lipstick. Put some lipstick. I don't know
Yeah,
Spain.
that's true, bro.
The makeup is the struggle.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
also have to go to the gym.
You guys go to
You have to keep your body fit. Also,
Yeah.
you guys go to gym.
the makeup is also expensive.
Yeah.
But most times
we
Yo,
also
I
hustle.
can't lie you. Right now in our house,
Mm.
when they're sending for the ladies, let's say tuition fee money,
Yeah.
the most time send for the ladies more than for the men. It's like that. It's always like
Yeah.
that. Nothing has changed. Even like when a girl calls right now, my dad, when one of our daughter calls, my sister, yo, I need money. You just see she will send money faster. But when I call to my dad, yo, I need money. These guys
Yeah,
don't delay,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Wait, I think that's important actually.
It's just like the way we're raised. Say, be a man.
Yeah, but not also that. It's also I think it's a
Mm.
way of maybe your parents protecting their children.
Ah,
I guess they don't want her to now go and do certain
Go
stuff.
find it
Go
somewhere.
find money somewhere else,
mm.
doing other things that are not right.
Okay.
Yes, hustle in ways that they shouldn't.
Yeah.
When for you, they know maybe that you can handle it, and yeah, I think that's where the difference in gender comes in. We all get certain benefits and certain
Mhm.
disadvantages. As girls, we also maybe cry in families that we are not as free as guys to do certain things.
Mm.
Yeah, in our homes.
Mention one.
Yeah, in our homes,
Mm.
for example, they may allow guys, like male boys,
Mhm.
after a certain age to stay maybe out later, and
Oh.
girls, you have to be back before the guys come
time.
back, before
Mm.
this time, and it's all to protect. But as kids, we don't see it that
We
way.
don't see that. Yeah.
We see it as you are limiting my freedom. How come this one is like,
Is
and that
going
one is
out.
a guy?
Yeah.
So
Friend.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we also cry about that, and now we are crying about
Mhm.
that. When we call for money, they immediately
Yeah,
send it to
okay.
us. So yeah,
Yeah, it's very good. By
there's
the
no inequality. There's no quality equality.
Yeah, it's very good. I learned from that. I think by the issue of time, we'll just have to go into the issue of dating era.
Wait a second.
No
You said what?
comments.
The dating era.
Okay. I really didn't want them to like talk about that,
Oh,
but I'm not gonna share my opinion on that. But if they
No, no,
wanna,
you
if
need
they
to
wa-
share.
no,
Yo,
I'm saying if they wanna
just
talk,
be free. You share.
they can. So you guys can
If you
go
guys are
ahead
good
and
about it, you can
yeah,
go on.
you guys can go ahead and talk about that.
Mhm.
Um,
Nah, talk. No one is gonna judge you.
That was what
Just talk.
Before that, you can
Yeah.
just define dating. What does dating mean?
um,
And is it really useless at 20?
this is my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can
Um,
talk.
dating is choosing one individual,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to get
ML.
to know. Yes,
ML, yeah.
yes. I'm
Yeah.
not. Yeah, I'm not. Let me not. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just one individual
Mm-hmm.
that you want to get to know, and it has purpose. There's a reason. We're not doing it for fun. Like, oh, I'm just passing time.
Oh,
It's leading somewhere. There's a future. You
Yeah.
don't just look at the present. That now I'm doing this. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and you probably still be there.
yeah.
And then do I really see this person in 2 years? And you don't know. Like it's not guaranteed, but dating has a purpose, right?
Yeah.
And that purpose is to marry. So
Mm.
if if you say you're dating someone and you don't see yourself marrying that person,
Can I
eh,
ask? Can I ask something? There's something you said about like dating to marry someone. Of course, I didn't want to say anything about this, but I actually know I have to say something. Okay. Let's say you're dating someone.
Yeah.
Let's say right now you're on campus. You're just like let's say only exposed to the people you're seeing on campus.
Yeah.
Let's say you go out there, and then you see like yeah, there are really people serious out there, like
Mm-hmm.
people with like their life in order, their stuff in order, and you say like, wow, I had never like seen people like this.
Yeah.
And then also remember you see him like that person where you thought like, yeah, I was
Nice,
dating this person, but let's say maybe you're now exposed to like other people who you ain't like seeing just because you're only on campus. You're just gonna see the people on campus only. So what are your thoughts on that? Because we hear stories every day like people they think they love someone,
Yeah.
then they see someone out there who's like very serious, who's doing like something, and then they end up leaving. So I think you guys can
the
share your
problem
thoughts on that.
the problem now starts when you start idolizing people's
Yeah.
relationships,
Mm.
seeing that these two are happy.
Yeah.
And what are they doing that I'm not doing in my relationship? Those people are facing their own problems. There's no relationship that was perfect, obviously. So now my relationship will end up ending because we're always fighting, because we're always this, that. Those people also probably face problems that are even worse than yours. And yet still you're going to be looking at that and you're going to be like, no,
No.
I want that.
No,
You're not the
no.
one.
Oh.
No, I
So-
think it starts at the reason behind you being with that person.
Yeah, okay.
If we are in it for the wrong reasons,
Mm.
when something passes by that catches your eye,
Mm.
you'll be that person that because you'll leave this one and get into that, and then something else catches your eye. Now you're
Jama.
going to leave again.
Mm.
So it all depends on the reasoning behind you being in that particular relationship. I
Okay.
honestly believe in staying in a relationship if it's benefiting you. Like if you are
Okay.
seeing a certain future with someone,
It's
if you do not, as soon as you stop seeing a certain future or whatever, I believe in leave that space. It is no longer for
Okay.
you. Outgrowing things is normal. We outgrow things, and also I think we also put a lot of pressure on guys, especially our age. You will look at people that have everything.
Mm.
If you are dating your age mates have nothing. They are in school. How can you expect someone who's in
Okay.
school who's receiving money from parents,
Parents.
to have everything? They can't have their life
Mhm.
in order yet. Do you have your life in order?
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. You keep looking for people who have their life in order, which comes back to what you were saying. Let's say, are they even necessary dating in your 20s?
Yeah, in your 20s.
Yeah,
It is though.
it is necessary, But we should stop looking for people who have their life together. If you don't have your own life together,
Yeah.
how do you expect
someone
him
else
to have
to-
his life together?
Yeah.
We're all young here. We're still building our lives. We're here in college
Mhm.
because no one has a job. We're still going there.
Okay.
But I think
Yeah.
it's also necessary to do it, to know what you want, to figure out what it is that you want. Because
Mm.
sometimes you may not exactly know what it is you want, but by living and experiencing it and being in a certain situation, you will
Yeah.
realize that actually
No.
I don't want this. I'm good. So yeah.
And in oftentimes we feel guilty when a relationship ends, and that's something that is beyond our control. Because in life, I'm not just gonna talk about romantic relationships, all sorts of relationships.
Yeah.
Things happen and things fail. We grow, we learn from our
outgrow things.
mistakes. We learn and we see that okay, this that this person was doing or gave me or whatever, I
Mhm.
don't want that for myself. We can't know everything. And I will also be discovering some things about myself in that relationship. And then these things will manifest. And then I'll learn that, okay, you know what? This is a toxic trait. This is not right.
Okay.
Let me fix myself. That is actually how I believe that
Yeah.
a sustainable relationship will be formed in the future. But then we also have to be careful not to carry our traumas into the next relationship
Yeah.
because surely it will fail.
Okay.
Yeah, and then on the issue of like, there's someone who said something about like dating in your 20s being actually useless. So if there's something which I can, I'm
It's
actually
me.
now going to share my opinion,
Yeah.
although I didn't want to like share. So
Let's share.
I think one of the reasons why I can say most of us think it's kind of useless is
Yeah.
some of us are not like okay, let me just say we have dreams, not just dreams, like big
Yeah.
dreams. In fact, like there's some things which you want to like achieve.
Mhm.
And then, meaning your focus is like directed onto something else. So, meaning when someone is not like calling you, asking you 24/7, messaging, sending
Calling
you
at
message,
night.
and they're not like replying, and then it
Yeah.
seems like maybe a route or something,
Yeah, you
or
guys rude.
you're like the problem, but you have like something else which you're like focusing,
Yeah.
which might like end up the other person seeing you like maybe you don't care or like you don't have like any emotions or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's why, like my side, that's why I think it might be like kind of useless because some people, like,
Mhm.
I know I'm not like where I want to be. Like I want that thing which I want to achieve, and as long as I don't have that thing, I'm just going to like keep thinking about the thing until I like achieve the thing.
No,
So,
like
Yeah, I hear
Ma-
what you're saying actually.
yeah.
But then this is where this comes. No one says everyone in their 20s have to be in a relationship. There's no
Yeah,
rule
yeah,
that
yeah.
says that.
No,
If you're
yeah.
not ready for a relationship,
you shouldn't.
don't
You
get
shouldn't.
into a
Yeah,
relationship.
sure.
Don't traumatize some
Mhm.
other child. Like, if
Yeah.
you know that you are too busy in your life to be in a relationship,
Yeah.
you can stay single. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
When you have the time, then you'll start
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's a good one, by the way.
Yeah.
It's very good to bring ladies and to hear from them.
Yeah, man.
It's really good. I've
Yeah.
learned a lot from them. Yeah. For me, I don't think. Let me just not conclude there because I don't want the future.
I think you have to say something.
I don't want the future.
I was forced to say something. You also have to say something.
No, for
No,
me,
share your thoughts. Yeah.
for me, as men, like most of us right now are trading. Yeah. When like now we are just like 20. 20 is the time where men build value, learn new skills, get purpose and all that. So I don't think it's really important to be dating at your 20s. No, but most times it depends also on the way you grew up from. If you grew up in a rich family, know that everything is good.
Yeah.
But for us who have been like somehow hustling around side, nothing is good in the
Yeah,
family
yeah.
and all that. At your 20s, I don't think dating is something because you're always busy.
Yeah, sure, man.
I don't think like
Yeah.
that relationship is gonna end in something good. Because a relationship without money, I don't think it moves well.
Yeah, especially
I don't
with
think so.
these people born from like 2000.
Because ladies
It won't
ladies
work, man.
attract
It won't work.
men.
Yeah.
Men have to build value, then ladies attract the value.
Exactly.
If you don't have value, man, and you don't got money, guy, bro,
Yeah.
just go away from there, man.
But then the other thing is,
Yeah.
before we like end
No.
this podcast, I
Let me
wanna
ask them something.
Ed.
What's the main aim of dating, apart from like like building someone else and all that? Like, why do you guys date? It's directed.
That's a hard one, actually.
just one answer question.
But I guess the point of dating
Yeah,
is marriage. That's the end goal.
in university.
In university,
Mm.
it depends on other people. Just do it to pass the time.
To pass the time.
Other people do it because they want the experience of being in a relationship. They don't want to just date one person and then marry that person. And other people, they want to marry when they graduate. There are those people with those goals that when I finished my degree,
Degree.
I want to get married. So obviously they're going to date in this time. So you have to recognize what you want
Mhm.
in your life. Just like you want to build your life first before
Yeah.
you can start up a
Yeah, yeah.
relationship. And that's a good thing. Realize what you want. And if you want to pass time, find someone who wants to pass time. Don't waste someone else's time.
Guys, you've had.
Find someone just like you who wants to pass time too.
Oh.
If you want someone a serious relationship, find someone who also wants a serious relationship. Like recognize those things about
Oh.
yourself and then look for what you want.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that's
I
what
think
you
I
do
wanted to
with
say
dating.
something similar to her.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Mhm.
I think it's also I think when you also don't know when you know what you want,
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's fine.
Mhm.
You definitely know that you don't want to be dating right now. You want to be focusing on what you
Mhm.
are focusing on. Sure. And
Mhm.
if you also know what you want in a relationship, because there are those dangers of
Mhm.
not dating. Okay, but then you don't necessarily have to date
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
your 20s and in varsity.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can date when you are working, but before deciding that I'm getting married. But other
Okay.
people have timelines. And in dating people, you also recognize the things that you want and you don't want. Other things you
Okay.
don't even know that you don't want those things.
Mhm.
It's by experience that, oh, I actually do not like when a person does this. That
Mhm.
is when you realize that I actually don't want this. And that experience adds up. And eventually you know exactly what you want. And that is what you're going to look for. And I guess that's what
Okay.
makes it successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
20s for experimentation.
Experimentation in every
Those are the
department.
experiments. You have to see
Okay.
this
Anyone
is not
with
for
anything to
me.
say?
This one is what I
Want to
want.
say something?
Oh, she mentioned it all.
I
Yeah.
think I've mentioned it all.
Yeah.
I only have a question. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if we have time to answer
Yeah.
that
Go
one.
ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You know, in relationships, right? We collect our experiences, we
Mhm.
meet someone, and then this trauma and this toxicity and whatnot. Now I'm going to another child.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was the green flag in
Mm.
the previous relationship.
Mm.
Now I go to someone else. Here's a green flag. Now I'm the
Mm.
red flag.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm bringing my toxicness into
My relationship.
this, and like I don't even know how to fix it because now it's who I am.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's like I want some information on that because it's you.
So if I'm to like reply you on that, first of all, I think it now like depends on the person. So if I'm to like give an example, me, I wasn't going to like tolerate someone like that. I was going to leave. And like that's like the honest
I
truth.
like this guy. I like
That's
this
what I
guy.
was gonna do. I was going to like entertain that because it's not me who like did that to you.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't there during the time when someone was like doing that to you. So now that I have to suffer because of like something which someone did when I wasn't there, I think it's being selfish like of the other person just because I now think just because there's someone who I was dating who did this to me, I now think like every girl like does this to me. No, that's not true. So just because someone is like done something to you doesn't mean you have to like make the person who you're like dating suffer from that. So I think it's just like a personal issue which you have to like work on
Mhm.
and fix it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that mentality will
Yeah.
make you lose a soulmate. Because what if that is your
No, but
soulmate?
you say you're being toxic.
But
How
listen,
can you be
wait,
toxic to someone who you think
wait.
you're
Hear me out. Hear me
yeah.
out. Okay. Let me not say toxic like I'm going out sleeping around.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
not
yeah,
say
yeah.
anything like that. Something genuine, like my feelings. Maybe
Yeah.
perhaps I have trust
Yeah, yeah,
issues. Not
yeah.
that it's you.
Mm.
It's just me. Maybe
Yeah.
it's not from my previous relationship.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's from
All
my
right.
family? You
Oh
know.
yeah.
Sorry.
But then the problem starts here. Now you are expecting the other person to fix you. In a relationship, you cannot fix someone. If you see that person needs fixing, that is not gonna be a good
Bob the
relationship.
Builder.
You're
Don't
not
be a Bob the
you're
Builder.
not a
Don't be
fixer
a
of
Bob the
people.
Builder.
Bob
Yeah.
the builders,
No.
no.
Mm.
Because
Someone you
if
have
you
to fix
recognize
yourself.
that you
If you
have a
see
problem,
I have a problem,
then don't date until you
Mm.
fix that certain
don't
thing about
expect
you.
someone to
Mm.
like
That is why we have
Yeah.
to cancel
fix you.
ourselves.
Like
Wait.
go to therapy,
Mm-hmm.
do
Do
something
something.
for
Wait.
yourself, fix yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, guys, I promise you, you will skip soulmates. I'm telling you. I'm
No, yo,
telling
yo,
you.
guys.
If you
I
have to
think
fix the soulmates, that's not a
That is not.
soulmate.
no, guys,
The soulmate will find you when
guys.
they are ready.
Most times we are from different background, both of us, right? So when you're dating, you have to understand each other. This guy maybe in childhood has some traumas and all that,
Yeah.
trust issues and all that. So you have to understand yourself when you're there. Maybe you can tolerate some stuff, but by time you can throw them away if like the person not changing or something.
Say. Yeah. Show
Yeah.
the
Don't try
person
to change them.
mercy to
Give
You don't
them the
change them. You
space
just
to
give them
change.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel
That's
what
the
you're
only way.
saying. Let them
Mhm.
change. Maybe tell them that just sit down with them. If some people don't recognize their own problems, sit down with
Mm.
them. Like this is not normal. Let them fix themselves. Don't try to fix someone. I'm telling
Oh.
you, it's not gonna end well for
yeah,
you.
normalize giving people timelines too.
Mm. Give
Yeah.
them
Maybe
to
not
give
telling
them
them
time.
straight that okay, this is the timeline I'm giving you. But okay, tell them that this is the problem and then
Mm-hmm.
mentally give them the timeline to work towards a solution. If you see
Yeah,
that this
yeah,
person is not working towards a solution,
And you can tell if someone is genuinely trying
Trying.
to
and
change.
and then
Oh.
someone
And
is
you
saying,
understand?
that
If
is why I'm
someone is
saying
like,
don't tell them because now they'll manipulate you into
Yeah.
thinking that they are changing when they're not. That is
Mm.
mental timeline.
watch them, you will see that this person is trying.
Okay.
And then
No one
Thomas,
is
there's something you
perfect.
said about like experiences like from your family.
Yeah.
I don't think that's an excuse, bro.
Bro.
Because everyone is like their own experience. Maybe the person who you're like being toxic to, or you're saying like, you have
Mm.
like some trauma. Maybe they have something which is like worse than what you actually think
Mm.
of. So you don't think that has to like be an excuse for you like saying, so just like what she said, like
Mm.
take the time to like fix the problem on yourself. Because you can't
Mm.
make like someone else suffer because just because people have been doing this to me, I also have to like I now don't have to trust people just
Mm-hmm.
because the people I've like had like
Done some-
previously
yeah,
they
yeah.
were like not trusting me.
I don't,
Oh.
I don't, I don't think he meant it as like an excuse. I think it just means that
Just an understanding.
yeah, and understanding,
understand each
giving
other.
people mercy
Yeah.
because other people, yes, they have a background, but they do not understand their own trauma
Yeah, yeah,
until
yeah.
you bring it to in the table and tell them that actually this is not as you're saying like you the outside person are going to be the one who's going to recognize that this is not normal what you're doing
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
the person because I am the one who's experienced and lived this trauma to me it's this is my life this is normal to me so it's not necessarily like an excuse it's just mercy giving them mercy to and showing them that this is not normal and giving them the timeline which I'm to try and fix their problems once you bring them to the table
Okay.
and then that's when you make the decisions that are they actually trying to change not changing the person just giving the person the space to try and work on themselves if they do want to then they will and if they don't I mean
Peace.
I'm out
Peace.
Yeah.
So yeah, before we finish recording this podcast, maybe if there's someone who wants to like say something which you think we might have like left out like navigating your life in your 20s. I think we like talked about like I think I can say like pretty much everything. We talked about like finance, dating, the patients. It's almost like all of it. But if you think there's something which we left out, I think you can use
Talk
this
about it.
chance to like
Talk
say
about it.
something which you think we might have like left out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we might have left
Yeah.
out social media.
Social media.
These
Oh,
Okay.
days, social media has a huge influence in our lives. Everything that we do, you can
Yeah.
tell most things are coming from social media.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
hustling. Some people want to make money because I want to buy that thing that I saw on social media.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
guy is like, you know what? I saw on social media that this guy bought a girl this huge bouquet. I don't have
Yeah.
the money for that. Now I'm fighting to buy that huge bouquet
Okay.
because of social media. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna know
So
what I think about that?
what
Andrew
can you
Tate.
Like
guys
the
say?
reason why I don't want to say about this, because
Yeah.
you know my like my opinions, they're like extreme. I
I know that.
personally
I know
think
that.
there's like a personal problem.
This guy.
That's what I think. Like,
No.
why are you making
Mm.
someone you don't know influencing you to like do something which you can?
Mm.
Just like I can't be affected to like make a decision by someone who I don't
Yeah.
know. Like even right now, if I'm broke, that person is not going to like send me the money I need to like buy
Mhm.
something. So why should I be pressured by something I'm seeing on social media? I
No.
think it's a,
Yeah.
personal problem. It's a lack of like self
Mhm.
discipline. It's a lack of like self respect. That's what I think.
No, like
That's my opinion. Yeah.
I think most times when people are scrolling,
Yeah.
they don't know that one. Just like, let's say someone bought a car.
Yeah.
Like us men, we see guys
They
buying
worked
some.
for the car.
They work for the like.
They
They don't
worked
tell you
for
the
it.
story behind it.
Yeah.
Like you don't see like the background, how he got it and all that. So as men, when you see it, I say I have to buy this car and all that. Then start
Yeah.
pressuring yourself without putting the work in. That's the thing. Like that's the way people take it. Now let's say girls, you find that someone bought a what's the most expensive things that girls that you guys admire online? Money,
I
Receiving
guess jewelry.
like
jewelry.
okay,
Yeah, it's a
okay,
lot of
yeah,
things. Clothes.
Bag.
You scroll on social media, you see a nice
yeah,
bag, you see
Mm.
nice clothes, and you're like, you see a car, and you're like, you know what? I want that car.
yeah,
I think that would lead to breakups.
Also,
Oh yeah, expecting guys to do something
Also.
for you just because you saw on social media
Yeah.
that relationship, that guy gives this girl everything, and then you go to your boyfriend and like, I want this, and they cannot afford it. The
Oh.
relationship ends.
yeah, I think
Like-
another thing about social media, as much as you're saying, yes, I think I kind of do agree with you
Mhm.
about being it lack of discipline to oneself. But social media also unconsciously, yeah, it influences what we think and what we want
Yeah.
unconsciously. So I think that is why it's important. Why is important? Why what you feed?
Mm.
Why what you feed yourself on social media?
The feeds. No,
Like the
what you
things
put in.
that the things that you pay attention to, the things that you watch. You
Mhm.
know the FYP. They
Yeah.
say you built it brick by brick.
Yeah.
You literally build your FYP brick by brick. So
Mhm.
the things that you see are the things that
you.
you interact with.
Yeah.
So that is why I'm saying it's important to interact with the things that are right. I guess the things that
Mhm.
will not unconsciously put us under pressure to perform these miracles that we cannot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it's putting also social media. They put pressure really on 20s people. There are some people in their 20s in their social
Yeah,
media, and you look at
exactly.
them like, where is this person getting so much
Yo,
money in their
uh,
20s? What is it that they're doing that I'm not doing? How
Oh.
come I'm not
Gem
here?
influencers.
People are buying cars on their 21st birthdays. Like, what am I not doing that I cannot
on
afford
their
to buy
own pocket
my
too.
own?
I'm like, where are you getting this money?
People are getting apartments. I'm like, where are these people getting this money? What am I doing that they're not doing? What are they doing that I'm not doing? It puts that
Oh.
pressure, that timeline that by 25 you have to have this. By 25 you have to be out of your parents' home. Who put that timeline there?
Yeah.
It's the people that we are watching.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
put
yeah,
it
yeah.
ourselves, but it also affects us mentally too. It affects us
Yeah,
in all ways, not only
Then it
financially, but
affects you mentally.
mentally. Now, the only thing you're thinking about
Is
is
by
making
25
money.
I have to be gone from my parents' home. I have to have my own apartment. I have to have money. I have to have a job. And
It's a lot of pressure. I
Yeah.
think it comes this age, this time comes with a lot of pressure.
I don't know. Without I think it's supposed to end. Just say one advice and then.
I'm just thinking.
Uh,
So I think it was great having these three ladies on the
yeah, one time
podcast.
to bring some
Yeah,
men and ladies.
we're actually gonna do that with time. But
Yeah,
as for
yeah.
today, I think this was like one of a great episode, and tune in for next time.